Okay, let's see here. A fiendish imp which of the wrong breed, magical crawdad, a fungal abomination. I think the magical crawdad. I don't know. Even if he's the wrong breed, my team is pretty slow, so the fiendish imp is still gonna get some work in, especially if he just swaps me out right away. Uh-oh, looks like I got into my runt next. Let's see, he's gonna set up immolation. I'm not sure if I really want to set up call lightning if he has immolation. It seems like it's just gonna help him out too. Or should I go into zap, or could I swap out? Are we both gonna swap out? Who knows? If he goes into shell shield, oh, this is too much thinking for me. I'm just gonna go for a zap just in case he swaps out. There we go. And him swapping out into the magical crawdad means I can go into call lightning because I need that 25% more damage. It is 25, right? Damn, call lightning is great. Okay. And it's doing a tiny bit more damage. I'm getting hit with a tiny bit more damage. But I'm also doing 25 more damage, 25% more damage. So even with a full heal. Ooh, it's not even going to be a full heal because I hit so hard. It's just going to be like, 1,000 heal. And he also doesn't have shell shield, so he just came in for nothing. And I still have 2 turns of swarm of flies. I'm kind of hurting right now, and he's gonna push my stuff in, so I'm gonna refresh swarm of flies and swap out because he has type advantages on me. Either one of those, and I have really low health. Swarm of flies will allow me to heal in the back line, which is why I'm putting it back out. I'm going to go into the Kuchong Hatchling to try to set up my dots again, assuming Fiendish Imp doesn't come in and try to wreck my day. Okay, so I have 2 turns to do this. I should probably pheromones now, so I can at least get 1 turn of lightning on it for the 2 backline pets. Is he going to swap me out with stun seeds? I don't know. I really didn't want to see his Fiendish Imp come in because getting swapped out on a character who can't really swap back in. Oh no. God damn it. Why do you do these things to me? He swapped my character in to get stunned. I still have 2 turns of Swarm of Flies. If I swap into the Kuchong Hatchling, he's gonna die basically. So I gotta swap into the Spirit Crab. I do have a hard hitting ability against him with Rot. Swarm of Flies, ooh, it doesn't hit very hard against him at all. I'm going to go for the Rot right now. Looks like he's going to try to set up immolation. The amount of damage I just did right now. You know what? I'm going to save Whirlpool. I'm going to snap for the pet that's about to come in. That way I can potentially kill it before it gets a chance to heal up. And then I can Whirlpool during the turn he sets up a wish or goes into his turn of immunity. That was my thinking on it anyway. It looks like he went into his fungal abomination to set up another stun seed instead, which is basically gonna kill whichever pet comes out when he tries to swap me in. Now I can set up my Whirlpool during this turn. It's gonna do a tiny bit of extra damage to me. Whatever. Sleech Seed. Oh, I keep forgetting. Spirit Crab is not an actual crab. If I change his type with Rot, will that matter? Because Rot turns him undead and I don't have any critter moves. No, not really. I need to just go for some snaps right now. You know what? I probably could have swapped out. In anticipation. I can kill that magical crawdad. If he's gonna set up his heals, I might be able to do something with the Kuchong Hatchling. If I set up a pheromones on his backline, because the Whirlpool will hurt him, and he's not going to be able to swap out yet. So let's try to hurt his backline Fiendish Imp. Oh no, he has Surge, which means he'll be able to kill me. I only have 1 more turn on him. Does this count him as poisoned? Nope. I'm going to be able to get off a really weak dot on him, and that's it. Because he can't swap. And now he's dead. How much is his hit for? 210 damage. The Runt should survive 1. Literally 1. If I use Swarm of Flies, that might give me the best mileage, but it does very little damage against both of these. So I think I'm better off with just a Call Lightning, but that also benefits him too. Whatever. This match is not going well for me. Oh boy. Oh boy. A single magical crawdad and all of his heals. Damn it, this lack of speed is killing me. It's killing me, Biggie Smalls. And he's just been healing up. Man, I don't have enough damage. Oh boy. Those surges are gonna hurt. Oh, that was a nice hit. I can still do this. I survived with 1 health. If this kills him, it should be able to kill him, unless he swaps out right now. No, he's going for that surge to kill me. And I should be able to kill him with the rot if this kills him right here. Come on. Yes! Oh boy. Come on, a rot. A rot does enough damage, but I'm also in my undead turn, so I'm doing 25% less damage. Whoa. I was able to force a tie. Wow. That was crazy. It also reminds me that my team is very slow. And man, is that not good. Okay, so against this team, I should be able to open it with my Kuchan Hatchling. That's usually my play 90% of the time. And I don't think I need to change it against Servant of Demidos. And oh my god, I'm slower than Servant of Demidos as well. That's sad. Okay, I didn't get stunned. I should be able to survive 3 turns, I guess. I'm so weak. Let's go for a Pheromones right here. He's probably going to heal up a little bit. And as long as Magical Sword doesn't crit, I'll be alive long enough to use Puncture Wound. Of course it crit. It does have a high chance to crit. I was kind of hoping, despite the fact that I knew that. But whatever. Okay. Call Lightning time. Wow. Outsped by Servant of Demidos too. This is pathetic. Okay, I have lots of dots going and everything, so I can throw out a Swarm of Flies and then swap out and heal. Heal a tiny bit because my health is so low. Swarm of Flies heals me, right? Yeah, it does. It just heals me like a little bit. 50-50 chance on who goes first. If he goes first, Siphon Anima is going to heal him for a lot. If I go first, actually, you know what? I'll just take those chances. 50-50 chance to win. Yep, got him. Nice. My Pheromones is gone. Look at those backline pets. Whoa. Whoa, they lost half their health? Whoa, oh, wow, and I have a really nice type advantage right now. This Zufu is dead. Ooh, I might die too though. Because he does hit pretty hard. So does Moonfire and his Beast Racial. Okay, Harry Potter. It's me versus you. If he did have Submerge, Whirlpool hits him under that. Nice. 1 win. Okay, this doesn't even really seem like a fair fight. He only has 1 rare pet. None of them are good either. Why is it putting me against him? I thought they like fixed the system so you don't go against people like this. It seems like he's a new pet battler who's just trying out the system for the first time. You know, I'd feel bad if it wasn't for the fact that my team isn't very good. It'll be fine. Let's set up all of these dots. Let's set up Pheromones. Let's go for Puncture Wounds. If I lose to this team, then this team is actually really bad. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Whoa, he cleansed himself. He also cleansed the Pheromones too? Wow, I've never seen that before. That's pretty crazy. You know, playing with all these, it's reminded me that the Kuchong hatchling, he's like part of the reason the Kovok is a good pet is because he's kind of speedy, is what I'm realizing now. And being this much slower than my opponent is really coming back to bite me. Because there's so many battles I'm losing to like other slow pets because I'm just ridiculously slow. Oh man. Like if I was on Kovok, I probably could have taken out his entire team with my Kuchong hatchling. Maybe he's not as good as I thought he was. It still seems Kovok is probably better. Well, I was able to beat like an obviously new player. So I guess it got that going for it, which is nice. Okay, final thoughts on this team. I've decided, first and foremost, I'm going to be putting like the team discussion at the end of the video from now on. That way, like, you don't really need me to tell you all of the plans and strategies of it because you'll see it in the video itself. And me talking about it, I always had to censor myself to a bit to not spoil, you know, what actually happened with all of the battles. Because I always record the battles first and then I do the intro. Or, you know, the team discussion part. Because if the team is really bad, I won't make the video. And I don't want to do like an intro to it, you know, if I don't actually end up making the video. And also I sometimes change things throughout the video. So if I like talk about this really good combo I have and then I end up changing my mind about it, that would be weird. So it's always been in my best interest to make it after I already do all the matches. And because of that, I can't really talk about it and I don't do anything at the end of the video. I think that just makes sense. And I'm going to go with this from now on. Anyways, that all being said, this team right here, I just wanted to try out the Ranishu Runt because he seemed amazing. He has really high attack, like 349 is higher than the Emperor Crab, I think. No, it's not. Emperor Crab is still a little bit stronger. It's still really strong though. It's not Emperor Crab strong, I guess. But also, he's a humanoid type with a long-term dot, which means extra heals on the back row. Or so I thought. Until I remembered he also has really low health, which is kind of bad on humanoids. So it wasn't that great. He did not heal for anywhere near as much as I thought he would. It was still a nice little dot though, especially since he also has Call Lightning and Zap, which is a lot of damage, especially since he hits hard, and Call Lightning gives Zap 25% more damage, so they were hitting for like around 500 each, which is just really good damage, even if he can't really heal up for very much. Although, still not the best combo. It sounded really good in theory. In practice, he just like died to any fast pet almost immediately. Got like disrupted easily too. Because I also did some matches like outside of the ones I recorded to test it out. And he didn't perform very well in those ones either, but Spirit Crab was so good he was able to carry the team, so I still won a whole bunch. But yeah, this pet seems like a bust. Unless I try out Sandstorm. I think that might work better with his high attack power because it'll reduce the damage you take by a lot more. And instead of taking Swarm of Flies with that, you would take like Focus and never use it unless, you know, like during a turn where you can't attack, like an Undead Racial. And then in that case, either of these would work out fine. And then the Kuchong Hatchling, I also want to try this one out because he's really strong as well at 345. And he's like a Kovok, where he can set out like Poison Fang and Pheromones and everything. That didn't work out very well either. And I think it's just because I should be taking Shell Armor over Puncture Wound. Like I thought, you know, he could hit really hard with Poison Fang and Puncture Wound and Pheromones and then die, as long as he got off those 3 abilities. What happened though was he'd get off 2 abilities and then die, which is really bad. And at that case, it's like why even try to do the Poison Fang Puncture Wound combo? So I was talking in the video itself and some of the matches that he's probably not as good as Kovok, but now I'm looking at his move list And if I took like Shell Armor and Body Slam, and then like put in Pheromones in between that'd probably make him a little bit better. And then I'd have a turn where I wouldn't have any abilities usable, and then I could just swap out. I'll have to remember that for next time. Wow, my throat hurts. I'm not used to talking anymore. And then the not Emperor Crab, the Spirit Crab. So the reason I chose this team was because I just need a ringer, a third pet who could be a good swap, and carry the team in case these other two pets got like countered very hard. And usually my go-to third pet is like the Fiendish Imp, the Mechanical Pandaren Dragonling, or the Vengeful Porcupet. And I noticed that this team has lots of like little dot damage, so I wanted a pet that can hit hard. And I thought the Spirit Crab would probably be the best bet, because he does hit really hard with Rot. Like, I know this is an ability that's supposed to like change their type and everything, but it's also just a hard hitting ability. And I thought Whirlpool as well, and then Snap. He was great. He performed well. There's a reason he's a tier 1 pet. There's probably other pets you can use as well. He's not essential to the team. He's just a solid tier 1 pet to round off the team and to cover their weaknesses so I don't auto lose to like a Sandstorm, basically. That's also why I have him for like Anubis Nath idols. I've been running into a lot of those recently, and Rot hits them really hard. He also has lots of just really hard hitting abilities. He's my guy to swap in on Anubis Nath, basically. But overall, this team is not very good. I know I got 2 wins on it. How? What? I got a loss. No, wait, I got a draw in my first game, and then I won my second. Oh, I forgot. Like the first game where I thought I was going to lose really badly. I forgot I actually managed to make that into a draw. Because of Spirit Crab. Man, he's good. And then the other 2 games I won. But then again, one of them was like from an obviously new player who had the easiest team in the world that I could have beaten if I just spammed my basic attack. That doesn't really count, does it? I mean, I'm going to put it in the video anyway, but this team isn't very good. And I'm not really sure how to make it better other than not using these 3 pets together. And changing out a little bit. I was also really hindered by the fact that all the pets are slow. I wasn't really expecting that. Like, Spirit Crab does have a priority move, and if I'd taken that, that would have honestly solved some of the problems I was having, not all of them. I should have had a faster pet. And if I'm thinking of good tier 1 pets that are also fast, that round out a team, that also hit hard. I can't think of too many. Maybe a Crow, but those aren't very good for swapping into. A Hermit Crab? Yeah, Hermit Crab would be perfect. But then again, I didn't want to use Hermit Crab too much, because he's really good right now. And I wanted to use someone else besides Hermit Crab, but now that I think about it, Hermit Crab would have solved a lot of the problems I was having. Huh. Also, changing this guy's moveset around. It's just something I was trying out. And it didn't work very well. But it worked well enough because I was able to play it okay.